Welcome back to the Bazaar. I'm really enjoying the new patch, so let's jump into a dually run and see if we can get some new stuff. I think Crane would be a decent item in this meta, more so than in other metas, so if we can get that, that'd be pretty cool. I do want to test out, well, we already had a armored core run. I was going to test out the core and potentially weaponized core as well, but yeah, we can let's do an ignition core run. Gonna end up testing all of them at the end of the day. I like a strange mushroom. I didn't know this, but from watching Crip's stream, there's a gain a skill option now, and I think that's really good. So 10% max health, that's pretty great. That's a great skill. Always useful. I think we will start with Pyro, since I would like to get a lighter here. Or cinders. So far from what I've seen of the metagame through watching streams and playing a little bit myself, is that the late game is basically a slot machine, which honestly I'm fine with it. I do think some items need to be toned down, but I think it's really fun to see the amount of variety is absurd right now. But I do think there are too many ways to like completely break the game that it's not consistent. Getting to 10 wins now is not. You can't really expect that. You should expect like 7+ maybe, but 10 is ridiculous. Alright, let's go medium. Need some help.
What can I get you?
This is great. I think we do this. While you have shield. It's not bad, but yeah, I'll just use the cinders on the core. Should I grab the torch for my level up? I would say sure. Since we have some shield, I think it's worth it. And we start with shield. Wait a minute. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna grab some regen. Regen's always nice. But yeah, my only like quote-unquote complaint about the meta is that they introduced too many items that self-charge like up to full cooldown. I think those items are a little bit too dangerous. But we'll see how it goes. I am enjoying them for now. Can we even beat this? This is really strong. They have left-handed on a Tesla coil, which is one of the best damage items. And they also have a Monitor Lizard. Yeah, Monitor Lizard is impactful, so really strong starting items there. Could not go toe-to-toe with that. Is what it is. I guess tied to that is the fact that the early game is just it's also kind of a coin flip, because it's hard to get a consistent good early game board. Okay, that's not bad. This is actually pretty good. I think we'd want leftmost. Yeah, we'd want leftmost.
Greater trainers than me.
Since the shield item will most likely be to the left of the core. I don't know if it matters, but we'll see. This is a lot more shield, so that's going to be pretty nice. Let's go grab some experience. We can beat anything. There is a really good incentive to go for Mosquito, though, because of the change on Proboscis. This is suddenly a really strong item, and it has really good synergy, specifically with Dually and Pig, since you have access to cool LEDs and marbles for Pig. So you can create a loop with this. And otherwise, Mosquito always had really good alternate items to get. Okay, well, we might get to showcase it during this run. Be pretty happy to do that. I think we just go grab some more regen.
Food is life. Our bodies.
Pretty much always go loot. I think they need to nerf this option, in my opinion. I don't think it should give you the gold. Loot items are really strong. I don't think it needs to give you more incentive. It seems like it's kind of an auto pickup. Let's go for skill. Sure. That's a good one. Bronze skills are really strong right now. Okay. Well, we don't have a full board. This is still, like, think about it. This is still a 4-second weapon. It's a really good item now. Even if you don't even... Like, if you think about Fang, right? Fang is a 4-second deal 5. This is basically in line with that, but just straight up better because it has a passive. Their positioning is really bad here. If they had both the shield items to the right, I think they would have won. No, they would not have won, but they would have held up a little bit better. It's usually a trap to focus on certain cores going off faster, even if you have like a little bit of incentive to do that. You need a lot of incentive to put the core all the way to the right. Small, I do need items, that's true. Yeah, I do need items. And small and medium is pretty much perfect.
Everyone here is huge. It's
There it
terrifying.
is.
On behalf of the Grand Society,
And now we have like a little bit
bye.
of synergy. Not quite, so needs a little bit more help. I don't think duct tape is that good, but I think it's still playable,
Instead. He actually cares about this.
especially with frontal shielding. Even though now it's kind of weird. Because I picked leftmost shield for late game, where this will not see play, can't really play duct tape because then it eats. This is a way better item than duct tape. So the duct tape will have the shield otherwise. Oh well, let's go for income. And obviously, if you're playing burn or single weapon, Fiery Cutlass is very high on your priority list, as well as Cinders. And this fight in general just has a lot of good stuff.
I have failed you, Storm Queens.
Alright, we didn't get it. But we got Cinders, not too bad. Let's crack it on the core. So your goal in this meta, more so than ever, is to go 10 straight wins. You really, really have to go 10 straight wins, I think. This is an interesting decision, but I think upgrading the core is just a little bit too good. Even though I would like to upgrade this. But we might be able to... It's harder to upgrade the core than it is to upgrade the other item. Blast Doors was nerfed. Or... yeah, it was nerfed, objectively. It's a tough thing to justify here. I don't think we can ever play Blast Doors anymore. Not a big fan of any of these, but I do need an item. So I guess, unfortunately, it's gonna be that. $50 max health. Now keep in mind with defense grid, get a little bit more value out of this. But Kev's armory is very high value as well.
Me?
And I wish they just upgraded the charge on this. Yeah, I could play Power Sander instead of this. So we can position... How would I position this? Probably here, right? Yeah, probably here. Okay. Alright, this is not too bad. We're still really strong.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my
I'm gonna hope to
share of
just sweep here up to 10. Burn, Trebuchet. Wow, this is pretty strong. Yeah, Trebuchet is really good. I don't know if I have the defense to beat this. Oh, I have the offense to beat that with the core upgrade. Giving 2 burn to these. Okay. And let's see how much damage this did. 128, that's impressive. That is impressive. This item's so good. I've seen some builds just have this as a solo win con and it worked. It was crazy. It had like scaling and stuff like that. It was like pretty insane. Very impressive.
You've
just taken the first
Red
step
button is a
toward
new
good
item.
taste.
Induction Aegis is not a bad item by any stretch. It's a little bit more shielding as well. But I don't want to put too many items to the right, because I still want to activate this pretty fast so LEDs goes faster, so... I don't value it that much. Unless we want to replace Welding Helmet, which I think makes sense.
Fire's
Since this
remorse
takes up
never
2 slots, if I can
be
just
remorseless.
find another burn item, we could just play 2 here. This is a great item. I would never pass on Metronome.
I mean,
You can do that then.
excellent choice.
Let's play it like this, and then... The only thing I'm kind of sketched out about this is that I want duct tape to be next to 2 active items, so it'd probably have to be something like this. Which doesn't make much sense, so maybe it'd be this. That makes sense, I think. This going faster is beneficial to me as well. Now we can go for a fight. Didn't get it. I mean, I guess. It is kind of weird, like, when you think about it. This became a charge item, but unlike other charge items, they didn't increase the charge rates, which is kind of off-putting. It would have been a good item if they increased the charge rate. It's kind of weird. It's the only item that is this way, right? From when you use an item, something happens to charge 1 second flat. Technovirus, I don't think we beat that. Although I would like to see it so we can get the solar farm. Can I beat it? I feel like I could. I feel like I can beat it. Might be close though. Let's give it a shot. I think I can beat it. I would like to see solar farm. Never played it. I have the opportunity to do that. Yeah, we beat it. Pretty easily. 2.5 second welding torch. There it is. Finally. Okay, I am pretty happy about that. Gonna get to try that out. If you have exactly 1 friend, reduce the core. Stop that. Slow 2 items. Are we gonna play 1 friend? If we play solar farm, I would expect no friends. When you use a tool, adjacent items. I think I'll just take stop that. It's not good, but I don't want to roll. I don't think this is going to see play.
We made progress today.
Yeah, the nerf was pretty hefty on this, but it's not a terrible skill. That probably means Metronome is no longer something I'd want to play. And we can just do this probably. I think so. Or maybe I have to wait and I need this to be gold for 2 seconds of charge. This is pretty slow. I think they nerfed this a little bit. I think they did nerf this. I actually think it's weaker. I didn't realize it was 8 seconds, 1 second charge. I don't know if they nerfed it or not. This is definitely better. Unfortunately. Micro Dave is buffed as well, so if I could find Micro Dave.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge.
Ooh,
All
this is
about
such a crazy
moderation.
item, but not with the ignition core.
Hey, that's
Yeah, I gotta
okay.
stick with this.
It's been nice talking to you.
Tools. Tool. Extra burn. This is only +1 burn. It's really not worth much. A little bit of lag there. Still in a great spot. No problems here. Start of combat plus 70 HP, I want to say. Yeah. Got stopped that as well. We got good burn. They have 2 health bars and a decent amount of shield. What is this? 10 regen. Yeah, it's a win. Too much burn application. I want to check this damage out. 280, wow. Okay, it's not as good as this, but still, it's pretty impressive. For the amount of support I have, which is just one LED that only charges 1 second. Really not that great. Of a synergy situation.
I'm a people person. And sometimes I sell
Okay. That is very lucky. That is very lucky. But yeah, we can play it now. 2-second charge. That's a little bit better. In fact, it might warrant just going all in on burn things just to get this to go off faster. I think that makes sense. I believe I would just put everything to the right. Okay. Money situation is okay, but I don't know if it warrants a roll. I think it does. It's only 2 gold on these shops. Not too bad. A lot of medium items I would want here. So, let's take a look.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
And those are certainly not
You leave it behind.
any of
Someone
them.
else finds it. It all works out.
Scrap is decent.
If it's not right
I
for you,
think
bring it
Induction
back. I want you.
Aegis has a higher chance of seeing play than the helmet. So, ooh, yeah, I gotta go. Okay, as much as this is better for my situation, I think overall, this has so many cool items that I just have to go for it. Like, I have 3 opportunities to get something unique. Although this would not be that good. Yeah, I would not want this, but I want these. Perma haste. Oh, it doesn't haste itself. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. 2.5 seconds going to 1.25 with the haste. And having 2 ways to apply shield means it's more consistent, so I do think that's pretty good. I'm still gonna slap this on the core, most likely. Slow, haste, cooldown. Could be LED upgrade, if we ever want to go for that. Which I kind of still do. But I also really value getting experience, so this is interesting. Does this count as a... Yeah, it counts as a cooldown item. Okay, the fact that I can get this is a little bit too tempting. Burn both players. Haste adjacent items. Adjacent vehicles have their cooldowns reduced. I kind of have to upgrade Metronome. It has a chance of seeing play. If for whatever reason I realize that this is not as good as I think it is, I have to go here.
As a
Make some
GSM and
sales.
master merchant, I can,
Goodbye,
it's
goodbye,
smaller than
goodbye.
Wixel.
There is no way I'm playing this.
It's like the baby bird
The rest
that nested in my mother.
have a chance. Is it worth a roll? Yes. Okay, this upgrade is underwhelming,
I'm
but
almost sure that
I was
a good
expecting
trade.
some... Well, no, I don't know what I was expecting out of this. No, it's just plus burn. There's nothing else to upgrade. And off we go.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
At max rarity, this is 3 seconds of charge, right? Yep, probably. Core's not really going that fast. Maybe I could consider putting Welding Helmet on the left.
Next time, boys. Less
So it gets 1
blunder,
second every 3
more
seconds.
blunder.
I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. I think whatever amount of burn I put on this is more valuable. Although it also means that this goes off faster. A little bit. Skills. Oh, this is one of the best events in the entire game now. Because you get an item for free.
Where shall we start?
A Turbo First Aiden. How good is that? I can't tell. I actually can't tell. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's bad, but technically we have perma haste already, so it's not like it's doing that much. I think we just roll a few times. Oh man, I could get so much money from this. I think that's worth it. Yeah, I think that's worth it.
Were the people who left these things
Upgrade a
behind?
silver tier item. Definitely gonna do that. It's probably just the core. More burn, more damage. Get a burn item. I kind of want to do that. That could be from another class as well. It is not. Okay, well. Okay, Infernal. If I can beat it, I would love to. I would love to give it a shot. I think I can. If we get the sword, I might play it. We can also get Fireclaw or Ruby. I wouldn't play Ruby. Gonna hope that we beat this, but it might be a little bit close. Now we're good. We are good. All the skills are good. Sword is cool. Oh. Okay. Well, I kind of have to play it, right? I feel like it would be a... Yeah, I have the opportunity to. I think I have to. Now the question is, how do I play it? Because I feel like it makes me weaker right now. So I might have to wait a little bit. This gains damage equal to your enemy's burn for the fight. Probably have to be here. I don't think it's that good, but... I feel like I would need to scale its damage first. Yeah, I think we have to wait. I will keep it. But I need to find a way to scale its damage a little bit first. It's just not going to do enough. This is one way to do that, and I have the pawn shop. So technically this is giving me a lot of cash back. Let's do it. I need some space. I think it's time to just forget about this. Crit is good. Health is okay. Shield is fine. Shield is fine. Is there, like, I feel like I have to play this if I'm going to play the sword, because hasting it... Actually, no, I don't have to. I could cut this for the sword and just play metronome for the haste. That, I could see that. So here's my vision here. We could do this. Metronome. Cut this. Place some loop if possible. If these are higher rarity, I could loop these, which would basically internal cooldown haste this, which would in turn haste the Greatsword permanently, basically. So this becomes a 4 cooldown item. Now, if I could find a way to maybe buff the damage... Yeah, I think this would be the setup. But this probably needs to be replaced with something else. Right now, I don't think this is more powerful than my other setup. So most likely I just have to go back to that. How do I can I get this in my inventory or what? All right. Okay. So I need items, right? Because we need upgrades. As much as I want the regen.
I mean, a customer.
Charge adjacent large items. There's a damage boost. So every 4 seconds I get 6 burn. That does not seem worth it. Maybe I don't need a damage boost, I just need more burn items. Haste the core. Crypto. I think they fixed crypto. Now it can go to its maximum value. When you haste... When you slow charge this 2 seconds. When you slow charge this 2 seconds... it needs to be higher rarity. Oh no, wait. This doesn't gain charge speed, doesn't it? Yeah. Or does it? I mean... Slow skills? Slow skills could create a loop with with this, so I think I have to go for that. And burn skills, but my goal is to create a loop for the core, so I think I have to go for slow skills. If we get like, isn't there righty-tighty? Ah, but righty-tighty is hard to use because it's on the right side. I can't loop on the right side, so that's not actually as good as you might think. I think I still have to go there. And use a large, slow 3 items, 3 seconds. That would work with this, but it wouldn't help me create a loop. I'd probably still take it. It's still good here, to some extent. When you slow your items gain crit chance, it's also kind of good, but until I get the loop, it's not very impactful, so I'll just grab this. That's fine. Totally acceptable. And again, for now, there's not... Oh, man, positioning. Yikes.
My dreams are too big for you to
We're gonna get a little bit less shield. Hopefully it doesn't matter. It looks like it will actually matter because they have matchbox, but they have no loop, so we should win here. They have no loop. They can't really break my shield either, so this is going off really fast.
I could see you're going places.
We should be safe for a little longer, and then I really have to figure out this situation with the sword. Three on crypto. We have a lot of gold sitting. Medium items.
I'm pretty late.
Torch upgrade. I mean, I guess.
Just
Why would I
toss
not
that
do
over,
it?
and I'll trot it
For
to
now?
your door.
It's a little bit tricky. 10, okay. Yeah, now the value can go to 10. It used to go to 9. I gotta get an LED upgrade.
Profit 10.
Okay, Alpha Ray is a way to boost the Greatsword. And if I have a loop, it will also boost this, but it will also help. Yeah, I think... why is it bronze? Why is it bronze? That's the problem. I don't even know if I want to buy it at bronze, because I really need it to be... I think it's 6 scaling on silver. I really need it to be silver. It's just not... I can't really grab it. It will not show up as commonly in the shop. Charge 3 seconds when you use the core. No.
Maybe I'm not cut out for
No.
business.
Now we gotta go Joyful Jack. There's just no way around that. Is there a reason to... Yeah, you know what? Against Joyful Jack, I want to test this. I'm gonna test drive this. So... It's either I go Welding Helmet, which I think is still better because it does have the shield. And we just go this. Core is technically going to be perma haste. No, I won't. It won't be perma hasted. This not being silver is a problem. Maybe this doesn't... Maybe this is supposed to be on the left. And then I just... Because this scales off the amount of burn on the opposing... On the opponent, right? It might be smarter to just haste it faster. I think that makes sense. Just apply more burn in general. And just have this sitting on the left. So it sometimes charges the core. I think that makes sense. This is probably not going to be very impressive, but it will beat Jack.
To steal my potions. Filthy beast.
But then this doesn't gain haste. I don't know. I don't think it matters that this gets haste, though. Wait, what? Oh, it has to attack? And then it gains damage? Oh.
Back to the patch for me, it seems.
Oh. I thought this was like a static effect like the hands. That is much weaker than I expected. So the first hit is always going to be 14. Oh yeah, I definitely need damage scaling then. Oh, I should have looked at the recap. I don't think that was very impressive. I don't think it was as impressive as this, for example. But I also think this is probably not supposed to see play in lieu of something else, but... oh well. Tough situation. Gumballs are great again. I get a lot of value out of this. I gotta put that in my inventory. More damage is good. We'll get there. I will play it eventually, hopefully. Before, like around 7 wins, I'll... did I just brick that? I feel like I maybe did. I need the ray, basically. The ray is what's missing, but it has to be silver. Cooldown's good. Cooldown's very good. Workshop is great. I think this is like upgrade the core, right? Or upgrade your leftmost friend. Yeah, upgrade the core and 10% max HP. That is extremely strong. Sad reality of not being able to use the sword. At least we're playing Solar Farm. I'm happy about that already. Like, this was my goal in this run, so I will try to play the sword, but it's a really cool item. Not sure we beat this, but I think we do because they don't really gain shield. They're just going full damage. I have a lot of max HP. That was pretty close. This was almost going off. This was maybe like 1 second off. Oh, that went off a lot. Wow. This is not... I want to replace this if possible. 32 times haste. That's pretty good. How much regen? I didn't check that. I don't think it matters that much. This is such a good event now. It almost always gives you a diamond rarity. It gives you gold or diamond, almost guaranteed. Toxic Curry. Charge another small item. 8 seconds. 4 seconds, not... oh, 8 second cooldown. That's what I meant. When you burn, this gains 5 burn for the fight. This is pretty cool as well. It's a little bit too slow, though. Actually, it's like way too slow. I don't think Toxic... well, yeah, it charges another small item, so it's not that good. Yeah. Fast activations are... oh, they changed this. Let me think about this. Haste 1 item, 2 seconds. Shield 10. When you burn, charge this 2 seconds. Haste 1 item? So, if you compare it to Solar Farm, it's basically just strictly worse. It used to be pretty good, but it's been nerfed to the ground. This is better. I wonder if they fixed this. I think they did. They said in the patch that they fixed this, so this will be pretty good. Charge adjacent items. This might even be something I could use with the Greatsword. But for now, we just charge these two. It's pretty good. This no longer has a use. And I don't think we play Oven Mitts. I'd rather play Metronome. You mostly want this for the haste, right? Yeah, it's a really bad item now. Time is ticking for me to find this cool LED. I think we... as much as I want to fight a monster, I think we have to go to the shop here. This pains me, but... I gotta go for a monster fight, whatever. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Big opportunity to get rounds here. And potentially rocket launcher, which would be better than whatever's going on here. Does this work? Yeah, it's working, I think. Really strong item. One of the best items. Actually, yeah, best burn item on my board, other than the core. Multicast. I think we go rock. I don't want to play the nerfed weather machine. What we're really looking for is the Alpha Ray. I find that I have a chance at playing the sword. It's really difficult to justify right now. Just because of its cooldown. Alright, it's time. I don't need more gold here. We're probably set for the rest of the game. Oh man. Double burn. Wait a minute. Burn on this. Well, it would be better. Oh, man. Would be better on this if this was higher. Oh wait, burn metronome is crazy. Okay, we can do that. And I think that replaces this now. That burn metronome is really ridiculous. When you use adjacent item burn, so the might be able to play now. Yeah, because if we don't have shield, this is going to be useless. So I need another item, right? Oh no, I need this to be... Okay, never mind. It's tough. Yeah, it's really tough. So the problem is that it still feels like this is probably correct, but I can't really play this because it starts too slow. What we're missing is a small item. Yeah, it's not quite, it's not there yet. It's getting close. I will still play metronome though. It's a really good item here. I guess it's a little bit awkward positioning wise. Because I need a small item. Maybe it's not playable yet. No, it's definitely better than this. It's better than this. So we can play it like this. Friend? No. Ectoplasm. Yeah, Alpha Ray would do it. Shielded enchanted item, that could also help a lot.
I can forge some for you.
Induction, I think I have to sell this. It has less of a... Yeah, it's not going to appear at bronze anymore. I have to figure out if I can find it naturally at silver. So this is a crazy item because it's shielding and then it's charging itself. But at silver, it's not good enough. I will still buy it. It needs to be higher rarity. Oh my goodness, it paid off. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that is really good. Okay. It might be time. Charge 3 on using the core. Charge 2 on slow. Sword. Black pepper. Maybe... Yeah, maybe I'd do this actually. Yeah, this makes sense. And I need a small item. Even though this kit doesn't charge the metronome, I only care about it charging the Greatsword. So right now we're one off making this work, I would say. Or this might work. Technically, it's just the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing, but better. It charges itself, so technically it's a 4-second cooldown. This is almost a 4-second cooldown. And then this, it slows, but it also shields, so now it activates this as well. I think we give it a shot. We give it a shot. Perma haste, hasting black pepper, which charges the Greatsword. Well, wouldn't I want to just haste the Greatsword? Yeah, I think that's better. And then this just charges it sometimes. Sure. It's a little bit awkward, but I don't think there's much better than this. Here we go. First attempt, sword. Again, it's lacking some
My
damage
fight
scaling,
isn't
but
with you, but if you insist.
it's not that bad. Armadillo with one single upgrade is going to be really insane though. I could keep this on the board. 3-second charge, so it self-charges half, and then it also fully charges with the LED. This still needs to be diamonds, kind of. Oh, they lose to this, right? Surely. I'm kind of giga slowed. The sword has to hit one more time, I think. Yeah. That should do it.
Like my crew says at the bar.
Ah, it's not that good.
Another
It's not that
round.
good. It's not that fast. This is not charging that fast. I'm trying to think of a way to make this faster. Maybe the fiery metronome was not the play. So there's also a play that looks like this. There's also a play that looks like this, where I think just hasting something on the left side makes more sense, kinda. But which one is it? Is it this or is it this? Probably this lower cooldown, yeah. And then just this charges both, but this no longer gains haste. Which might be fast. I need this. It might be fine. I need this to go off faster, I think. It's tough. Two XP or items. I feel like I need items. Or I can't upgrade these. But also Bazaar Con, if I just roll 3 small items, wouldn't there be one that could be useful? Let's do it. I think we can safely sell this. Nope. I was hoping, but the Gamba did not pay off. Yeah, I think the fiery metronome is probably incorrect. I was thinking about other things, so I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it is fine. Maybe this was good, it's just that I was slowed too much. This might be a problem. I don't know. Large doesn't do anything. Max health does, but I'd have to sell. I think we're done with this, no matter what. What about this? Every time... So it's basically perma-haste. But then isn't this kind of useless? And then I can't really... This doesn't seem good to me. I don't think it's this. Because every time this goes off, it self-charges 2. This goes off, it charges this 2 times. So technically this can go off a lot, but it's also a large item, so I don't know. I'm not convinced that's correct. So it's kind of a tough situation to maneuver here. Trying to maximize this situation, but... Unique to Dually. There's a haste skill that could help me a lot. I think it's guaranteed if you roll. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait. When you burn haste the core, doesn't that mean I could move? No, I can't. Because this has to be adjacent, but I could do this. Well, that doesn't make any sense, right? That does not make any sense. I think heavy machinery is the way to go. That helps a lot.
I mean, with you.
And now I could... No, I don't know. Let me keep an eye on these. I gotta look at the recap to see how many times they're activating. It's nice to have some defense, keep that in mind. Yeah, they're going off okay. It's just the charge is wasted sometimes, I think. With heavy machinery, it's going off a lot faster. It's not looping. Sapphire. This could help.
The world is pretty scary.
Nope.
Want some armor?
Shielded combat core. Wow. It's a really strong item. Not as cool as sword though.
I tried my best.
Well, we do know that this is sticking on the board longer than the other potentially. This could be big. It is.
Work is never done. It can
Oh.
always.
What do I do here? Do I make LEDs charge for 4, which only makes sense if I can loop it. But I can't. I can't fully loop here. I cannot fully loop. Which means it's probably Armadillo upgrade or Proboscis upgrade. A 3-second charge is kind of massive. I feel like it has a higher chance of looping. It also means it has more shield attached to it. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's just 3 seconds. I think it's fine. Again, there is
Go
an
ahead.
argument
Underestimate.
to move this, but then I don't like. I regret putting fiery on it. Basically, that's what I wanted to say. I should have put fiery on the sword probably, if I was convinced I was gonna play it. Freeze on my. That's really annoying. Oh my goodness. Rainbow Potion's pretty brutal. I don't think I went.
You fall
I should have put
like a
fire on
bolt.
the sword.
I flow like the wind.
This would have been better if I was playing solar farm. Yeah, 5, 8, 6 times. Maybe I get a skill. Okay, there is a way to break this. If I find when you burn shield equal to the item's burn, this will just go off. So right now we're 1 skill off of being in a really good spot. You could also argue that this might have to be this just to loop faster. I think that might be correct. So this will go off slower, but also I'd be able to activate this more often, which means this go... Yeah, that was probably correct in the first place. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. You might try JJ.
This is not too bad.
Real friendly guy.
Okay. That's not bad. That's kind of like adding... Well, not quite, but it's closer to being a fiery, basically. Because if it crits, it's the same effect. Although, crit metronome is completely insane. And it is better than fiery in this case, no matter what. I can't justify it, yeah. It's gotta go now. This is way better. Guarantees 100% crit chance on the sword, which means it effectively has fiery, kind of. You could... I'm coping a little bit, but, you know. let me cope a little bit. 3 XP or Master Alchemist? No. It should go off a lot faster now. The freeze is so annoying. But they will lose guaranteed here. 55% crit. I guess the only downside is the skill's less, because we have less burn overall. Oh well. I'm just kind of stuck in this situation. What? Wait. Is this bugged? I gotta report that if it's bugged. Does this actually increase your... Oh no, it was a visual bug. Okay, I got a little bit scared there. Is there a way to loop? Not really, not really. They would both have to be max rarity. I think it's better to get a skill. I need yeah, I need the shield skill if I can get it. Oh, this is huge. That means these are perma-haste. They might already be. Yeah, they're probably already perma-haste. It's not that good then. A little bit more consistent. but that's about it. I think I roll. Rightmost item slow. There it is. There it is. Lowest weapon free smaller. Well, I'm gonna take it.
Coin goes back to our community. We Sphinxians thank you.
I'm like so close to creating something cool, but I just feel like I can't. Because it's rightmost, like what can I really do? I don't feel like moving anything to the right makes sense because then it charges the core less, so I guess it'll just have to be off of Greatsword, which is fine. Gumballs don't matter. A burn enchanted item could be cool. When you haste, charges 3 seconds. I'm hasting a lot. But I can't really put that to the right. It's a fast, so like it makes sense, but then the core is activating slower again. I don't think it's good. Fiery cog. No, I don't think any of these are good. Yeah, I don't think any of these are good. Haste adjacent. I mean, this is perma haste already. I'm just not applying enough burn. I don't think I'm supposed to play those. I think I'm supposed to play black pepper. I just need more burn, otherwise it doesn't make sense. And this is a better righty-tighty. Well, not really. Ugh.
Perhaps you need to cool off a while.
Conduits. Okay, can't be frozen, slowed. Oh, I like... I was gonna say I like that, but I have to keep shielded LEDs. I could put that on the core. Yeah, I could put that on the core. The core is really important. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't think this is worth it. I just need that shield skill. If I get it, it's over. If I can just get it. It's absolutely over. This looks like a race car build, potentially. No, Ballista so strong. Chrono Barrier is rough here. Plus 1 second cooldown. Yeah, look at this item go. I was telling you, I think this might be the new lizard. I was not even joking. This item is absolutely bonkers now. Like, they buffed it way too much.
Time is an endless nap.
Completely crazy.
Who are you?
Shielded. Yeah, that's a great upgrade for this. Oh, wait. Wait. Is there a way to break this? I mean, there is. I'd have to replace... No, I can't do it, right? I can't shielded metronome. This will go off infinitely, basically. But then I don't get the crit, which I think is bad. Oh, shielded proboscis. That might be good. That does go off. Kind of fast now. Well, shielded core is also a great option, but then it just overrides so much. It's just not. So this gives me a lot of shield, but it doesn't shield fast. I think right now we're looking for... Are we looking for faster activation of the core? Yeah, because then it starts looping. Is it shielded proboscis? And it's not that good, but with a few skills, maybe. And I guess you could argue I could put it to the right, even just to speed these up, which I think is acceptable. So every time this goes off, it self-charges 2. And then it charges 3, so it's kind of like converting cooldown to this side, which hopefully charges the core, which I don't know, maybe it works. It's a lot more defense, that's for sure. It's a lot more defense, and I think that's pretty good. There aren't really many upgrades I can go for at this point. So we just go for... This is more shielding. I think max health is better though. But it would start me off with more burn. I kind of like this. Also boost it. Yeah, it's way more shield. It's 25 here, 25 here. Wait, what? Didn't I gain more? Hero, merchant. I don't know. I feel like at this point, there's not much I can do other than just try to get some stats. So let's go for it. Few skills off from being really crazy. Still pretty cool build. I'm not too sad about it. It's hard to get 10 wins either way. I just wanted to play the sword. And it's been okay, but just people are starting to get like really disgusting builds right now. Towards day 11, you're kind of... Oh, this could be huge. Okay, this could fix it. This could fix it. If I get juggler, that could be it. If I get juggler, this could be enough. Okay, so it's going off pretty fast. This can't be slowed or frozen. It's pretty decent. It's just not applying. It's funny because this is basically a worse flamethrower if you think about it. Kinda. Although it scales itself. So flamethrower with support. The shield skill counts as a burn skill, doesn't it?
I was born in a volcano, all right. I know my incendiaries.
Oh, this is a really good way. Oh, this makes me invincible to all burn matchups. That's tempting. That's tempting. This is basically an insta win against all burn. Because they burn me, I gain way more shield, and I scale my burn. So it's super effective. Let me think about this. So when you burn shield, it's not as good as it was before. I don't think it's as good. I think this is better. It's actually not as good as it was before, because now it's only the core that would be speeding. Yeah, it's not that good. I think this is worth it. It gives me some free win opportunities. I don't think 150 health is going to matter, but it might. I also get 10% shield from it. Who knows? Skills. Okay. Hold the phone. Please. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain 6 shield. That's immense shield scaling again. When you use the core, adjacent weapons gain 10 damage. Oh my goodness. What if the core was all the way to the right? So it doesn't scale this. I think that makes sense. Why did I even have it the other way? But it didn't really matter. Actually, kind of does matter, but... And then I just put this here. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Somebody probably commented that. That I should have done this in the first place because the burn scaling doesn't matter as much as the slow. Okay. That makes sense. This is a much better setup. I didn't see that. Sorry about that. It's hard to keep track of everything. Forgive me. This could be decent. I don't think I can use the 10 shield thing. Or... if we think that this is going off internal cooldown, I could move this to give crit chance to something else, like the armadillo. And then these two gain haste. And then this gets 10 damage per core activation. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. I think that might be really crazy. It's a lot more burn. I think I figured it out finally. This looks a lot better. This looks a lot better. And again, we have free win against burn. Okay, this can't be slowed anyways, so this will always go off righty-tighty. It's not as fast of a righty-tighty as this being all the way to the right, but this also charges the core, so I think it makes sense. Here we go. 100% crit chance on this and this.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble.
Off we
with
go.
nobody.
Burn, please. It is poison. Oh, man. That sucks. But, oh, they have infinite shield. Oh, man, I'm dead, I think. I think I'm dead. But we'll see. Goodbye, crits. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but I had it. It's just, this is too strong. That shield, it's cool. I lost a cool build with Soul of the District. I just couldn't do enough damage. I have to ramp up first. Too much shielding. Restorative Turtle is not that relevant, but this is the problem. They didn't have any crits. How did I just died? 7,500. I couldn't gain enough shield, I guess. Yeah. It's too fast. It's just too fast. Start of combat, haste 3 aquatic, bam bam bam. Goes off. 10% cooldown reduction. First time well, this doesn't matter, but oh well. It was still fun. I don't think I would have won with the solar farm build anyways. We're going too deep into the late game. I'm trying to think of what could have been better. I do think there was a possibility that this being all the way to the right would have been better. So I can scale the shield on this as well. But I would still die to this almost 100% of the time. I can't get through the shield. I would not have won. It would not have mattered. It would have gained probably twice the shield, but maybe that was the difference maker. Let me just... How much shield did I need to survive a 7,200? Not even close. No, it was not. It was not gonna do it. It was not gonna do it. Oh well. Few things I could have done differently. One is slap fiery on the sword would not have mattered in that fight. The fiery on the metronome was because I was thinking about solar farm, and with solar farm it makes so much sense to have fiery metronome. But then I forgot I was gonna cut it for the sword. Oh well. At least we got to play it. If you saw anything that I could have done, go ahead and comment down below. There probably was, yeah, there might have been a few things, but can't go back in time. So yeah, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.